My father told me I couldn't head out on my vacation unless I brought along my bratty stepsister. So I slipped away at 6 a.m. without saying a peep and vanished for a whole month. Original post. I, 17 female, am finishing high school, and my buddies and I have already arranged a getaway to a lodge for the summer before we head off to university. I've been a nanny since age 13, so I've stashed away a pretty good chunk of cash. When I was 15, my father remarried roughly a year and a half after my mother died. My father's spouse brought along her 13-year-old girl, and right after we all started living under one roof, they began shoving her onto me and making us tag along for every single activity. I can't stand my stepsister. She's constantly having meltdowns whenever she doesn't get her demands met. She's pampered to the extreme that at my 16th birthday bash, she got her very own cake just so she wouldn't feel sidelined, and she even puffed out the candles on my cake too. When I protested, my father said it was time to mature, that being a sibling means sharing stuff. I shot back that I didn't have a sibling. I suppose she overheard and she flew into a fury. The whole celebration got wrecked. I pulled away even further from them after that. I'm compelled to either bring her with me wherever I go or hole up at home with her, if I can't include her, or my father or his spouse can't keep an eye on her, or simply refuse to handle her. Picture all that I described she pulls with my father and his wife, but aimed at a 15 to 17-year-old version of me. I had to drag her to the bowling alley with me, and she kept attempting to shove her hands into the spot where the balls roll out, and she tried dashing down the alley, so I had to haul her back home, and my evening got trashed. This kind of thing occurs frequently, but they couldn't care less. I've attempted to hide this getaway from her, but while I was in my bedroom on the phone chatting about it amid pizza and tunes, I discovered she had sneaked in and concealed herself in the wardrobe and was spying. She exploded out demanding if she could join, and I said no, and to scram. She began pounding her feet and she bolted away. My pals pleaded with me to not include her. My father summoned me below and inquired if she could tag along, since she could benefit from a break, and I said I'm not bringing her. They can plan a break for her, but I'm not babysitting her for nearly 3 weeks solo. My father's spouse labeled me self-centered, and that my father was covering part of the costs anyway, and if Lily doesn't join, then I don't get to either. I fired back that she has zero input in any of this. She's not my parent, and to quit dumping her kid on me when she molded what she turned into. Lily begins screeching at me about not acting like an older sibling, and I don't want to hang out with her. I lose it and say I don't. She fled sobbing, and my father declared he won't fund the remaining part of my getaway if I don't take her. So I warned him if he does that, I will cut off all contact with him, nor will I ever pardon him for it. He claimed I'm overreacting and she isn't terrible. So I snatched a suitcase and headed to my uncle's place, my mother's brother, and explained the mess to him, and he said he would cover whatever my father withheld. And when I start university, I can crash with him. I informed my father what I was up to, and he lost his temper at me and called me a spoiled kid, and they're my family now, not my uncle. As far as I know, she doesn't have any special needs. She's seen specialists and counselors. She's just ridiculously indulged, and that's how she's always manipulated things when For the full story, click the link below and watch it on our channel.